Merry Christmas! Man, we're so excited about the holidays. You have glitter on your eye.
I've got glitter all over me.
Wow.
It's snow. It's glitter snow.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay. Yeah, you look like you just came from a rave.
I did. I came from a rave to this Christmas shoot.
Yeah, you just came. It's 6 p.m.
Yeah, we do daytime raves.
You came from a rave that ended at 6 p.m.
Yeah, day rave.
What are we doing here?
I was hoping you would explain to me because I just sat down here.
Great. We're inside of a Christmas gift right now. So we love Christmas. And so we are doing the 12 days of TILLN Christmas.
Yeah.
And so each day we're going to release an episode that is, shorter than our other episodes, but you get one every single day.
Every day.
And so, Christmas. If you wait till Christmas Day to binge them, it's like a full episode.
Yeah, it'll probably be a little longer than a normal episode. I bet.
Yeah, not if I have anything to do with it.
Sabotage.
Cut them off.
It's too long.
So we've been looking up some Christmas topics and we're learning some stuff.
Yeah, it's going to be super fun.
Nice. I don't feel like we're fully in the Christmas spirit though.
Oh, I'm very concerned about.
Well, one, you weren't singing. I thought you were going to sing some songs.
You're not singing either.
Yeah, I'm singing right now. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Okay. All right.
It's Christmas. But we're wearing just normal old clothes, and that's boring to me. Okay. And so I think we need some Christmas magic.
Okay.
I'm a little giddy, and you don't like it.
I'm uncomfortable about whatever you're about to show me.
Okay. Sorry for my Christmas cheer. I did get us. Well, I didn't. Santa Claus brought us a gift. And so are you ready? We gotta,
yeah.
I don't know how to summon the Christmas magic.
Actually I do know this one.
What is it?
We learned this at Bible school. You say, magic come.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
It's magical.
Look, the train works.
Whoa.
There's a little man inside.
What's his name?
I don't know. Doesn't matter. He's a worker. Let him do his job in peace.
Yeah, leave him alone.
We don't need to know his backstory. That's the bad thing about corporate America is they're always trying to give these people stories, man.
I think his name's Bill.
I don't care about the little guy.
Bill the train man.
Bill the train man. Yeah. Wow. Well, I just love our little set here. This is great.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. If you're an audio listener, you're missing out on this series.
Yeah, because we're not putting it out. You are. You do need to go watch it on video.
Yeah, it's definitely worth. If you're listening, listen on your commute.
I'm
whatever,
sure
that's
right
fine.
now
Keep
you're
listening.
like, what is that? Just strange little
what's that sound?
in the background. Well, it could get worse. Hold on. What are we even doing?
Yeah, don't worry. We can make it worse than that. Oh my gosh.
Choo choo. Choo choo, baby. Here.
Yeah, here, I'll put mine down too. It's like train ASMR. I hate that you're tracking with it.
Did you hear that guy yell out, "Please, someone save me. I'm stuck in this tiny train."
They shrunk me.
They shrunk me. And they're forcing me to drive this train.
The train won't stop. I can't stop it.
This is a Christmas horror show for me.
They said I have to make sure the train stays above 65 miles an hour.
You're saying this is speed? That's Keanu Reeves in there. Wow. All right, well.
All right, Kiana, stop the train.
That's enough of that. Let's get rid of this Christmas magic. What if we snapped our fingers and everything just went back to normal? What if we did all of this work for like 30 seconds?
8-second bit.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
What's up?
Have you ever heard of Saturnalia?
Saturnalia? Was that the working title for Saturday Night Live? Is that SNL? Is that how you say SNL?
Saturnalia.
Live from New York, it's Saturnalia.
Yeah, that's what you call merch. It's Saturnalia. Saturday Night Live paraphernalia. Saturnalia.
Oh, okay. I was like, what are you talking about? Yeah, I thought it was the disease they all have. It makes them funny.
It's a laugh. It's
you're only allowed to get on the show if you're infected.
You gotta test positive for Saturnalia.
What is it?
So Saturnalia is the most popular holiday in the ancient Roman calendar.
Okay.
It's the holiday honoring the god Saturn, who was their god of agriculture.
Sure.
They celebrated it. It kind of ranged.
It's very funny that Saturn went from like a god to like that car the weird dude who collects swords drives. You know what I'm talking about?
It's funnier that it went from a god to like the coolest planet to the worst car.
Oh yeah. There were so many steps that took it to, some dude,
And he's like, yeah, but Saturn is...
Whose name is Gregory. He doesn't go by Greg. Refuses to. Gregory.
It's Gregory.
It's Gregory.
The second G actually is a J sound. It's Gregory.
Treasury?
The second. Gregory.
The first G is actually
Gregory.
Gregory is a cool name, though.
Gregory's kind of cool. Gregory sounds like what you would call people who celebrated any ancient Roman holiday.
Okay.
But it ranged over time.
God of agriculture.
God of agriculture. It was celebrating him. And over time
King
it ranged.
The FDA.
Over time it went from sometime between December 17th and the 25th.
Yeah.
But it was like a 2-week event. It was like a long feast, like celebration.
Sure.
Which is kind of common before we were, I don't know what else to call it, but other than good at anything.
Yeah.
Like when we didn't have heat, a lot of really big holidays happened in December, like the deep winter, depending on which side of the equator you're on. Because there was nothing to do. You had no work because everything was frozen.
Oh, okay.
And so then you just had
that actually makes sense. I've never thought about that.
Yeah, you had to sacrifice everything of your gods because you're like, well, if it could dry up and we could survive, that'd be great. And so it was kind of a desperation thing is where a lot of holidays came from. Anyways,
sure.
But that was this one. It was the god of agriculture. They're like, bring us back wheat or something. I don't know.
Okay.
We need more wheat. And so it became that, or it started as that, but over time it became just this kind of massive big feast event.
Sure.
And it was a unique thing because it was the only time in the Roman calendar when nobody had to work, even not their servants. They all got the 2-week feast off. And depending on what time period you're in, some of them, what are you doing?
Except for you. You have to work on Saturnalia.
Take that, Keanu. Keep it above 65.
Keep it running.
Depending on what time period you were in, the servants might actually sit at the head of the table. Like it would be like a role reversal, which is very unique, like in the Roman calendar that never happened any other time of the year. And the celebration is honestly very similar to Christmas. They would decorate with wreaths and greenery everywhere. And they would wear really colorful clothes.
Okay.
So it's actually, I was not planning on dressing like this.
Yeah.
You surprised me with this.
No, Santa did.
Oh, thanks, Santa. But honestly, probably my favorite part about Saturnalia is... Don't look at me like that.
No, I'm just concerned because you're getting your weird like church podcast voice on.
What are you talking about?
But like, honestly, my favorite part of Saturnalia is the fellowship of people,
Okay, well, anyways, my favorite part of Saturnalia is the mock king, because
the mocking.
The mock king.
Okay.
The mock king. At the first day of the feast, they had this cake, and everybody would get served a slice of the cake. And in one of the slices, somewhere in the cake, there was a coin hidden in there.
Oh, good. There's a coin. Okay. I was worried.
What did you think I was going to be?
I don't know. Just something else.
Poison.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Poison. Yeah.
One of you is poisoned.
Yeah.
We're going to keep doing this till we're all
needle.
dead.
And then they mock him.
Now you got a dumb tongue.
Yeah.
No, the mock king then he had this role of just being the biggest jerk to everybody for the rest of the feast. For 2 weeks, his job was to play pranks and to throw people's food and to just suck to be around. Like, that was the whole point.
Wow.
And it was like, oh, you're the mock king. And he's like, yes, now I'm the mock king. And
it sounds like you took it super serious. Yes, I am the mock king.
I am now the mock king. Yes. Watch out. But
I want that job.
You want the...
Yeah, can we resurrect that tradition?
Honestly, I love the idea. Because they would the whole holiday just mess things up, break things, and take it as far as they possibly could. It was the idea of the mock king.
Standing outside my neighbor's burning house. The fire department won't put their house out because they didn't pay.
They didn't pay for it.
And I don't know. They go, what is this? And I go, hilarious. Yeah, I'm the mock king. I burned your house down.
Oh, you're the mock king? Well,
you should have said that.
Well, Merry Saturnalia to you.
Merry, happy Saturnalia to you indeed.
Here's what's wild about it, though.
Check your cake.
Check your cake. Did you know, though, I don't know what culture it is or what it's for. I've been trying to remember this ever since I read about this last night.
Where every year, one volunteer gets chosen to what? I don't know what.
No, it makes me think of there is a culture somewhere where
sounds like you're about to make something up so hard right now.
No, this is serious.
Okay.
There was a culture somewhere where you have a cake and then it's the same thing. You bite into the cake, and if you find a little mini baby Jesus, something happens.
It's a gender reveal. That's what you're thinking of. It's our culture, and it's a gender reveal.
The baby's gonna be God.
Find out that you're...
That's how Mary, did you know? Yeah, I buried the baby Jesus. Boy. No, that's a thing. I know it's a thing. I don't know what it's for or why or what culture does it, but I know it's a thing.
There's baking a baby Jesus into this cake.
I know it's a thing. Anyways.
Hey, don't touch that. That's the Jesus cake.
The Jesus cake. But yeah, they called them the Lord of Misrule. The Lord of Misrule, the Mock King, the leader of Saturnalia. Those are all the names. And his role was to insult the guests, wear crazy clothing, and then chase people around. Because he was the mock king. No, it's me, the mock king. Happy Saturnalia. Here's the crazy thing about it.
Okay. There's more.
I mean, here's the thing. If you've been listening for a while, you know, if I say here's the crazy thing about that, it's a nominally interesting thing.
Yeah. Here's the absolutely mind-blowing thing. He wore red.
This started, the celebrations for this began in the late Republic of the Roman Empire.
Okay.
Which was from 133 to 31 BC. And it ran through the rest of the Roman Empire, which means there's actually a pretty high likelihood that at least at some point during his life, Jesus nominally celebrated Saturnalia. I don't know how much he celebrated, but there's at least, because he was in a Roman society.
What is the story of him flipping tables?
He was the mock king.
He was the mock king.
He got the coin.
And like that's been included as this whole like he's
just misunderstood.
He's misunderstood.
You know, I'm the mock king.
I'm the mock. And they're like, you're saying you're the king of the Jews? No, I was saying I'm the
Saturnalia.
No, you guys. Oh man. Oh, this is a big misunderstanding.
None of the other Jews celebrated, so they didn't know what he's talking about. He's just trying to be a part of the culture.
He wouldn't. Oh my gosh. That is pretty interesting. Okay.
But yeah, and I mean, it's very interesting that honestly, this is the holiday where one of the many holidays where a lot of our traditions for Christmas have come from.
Yeah.
And the irony of it is that Jesus at least was around other people who celebrated it.
Cool.
Yeah. So that's Saturnalia.
All right.
We can fiddle off that guy. Should we fiddle off with the train? Kiana, take it away.
It's so hard to do. My fingers are too big.
Yeah. Kiana, take it away.
Hey, you made it to the end of the episode. You're probably asleep right now because you let it keep playing. But if you aren't asleep, Make sure you subscribe to this channel so you get more videos. And also, if you can't wait for more, we've got plenty of other episodes and highlight clips, just some of our funniest parts, the things we enjoy the most. This show is an absolute blast, and I cannot thank you enough for being here.